Well, a question for you and a question for you.
Okay.
Do you ever feel overloaded by too much information?
All the time.
So there's a new term for this. It's called infobesity. So my question to you is, are you infobese?
Well, first off, this is actually a guy by name James Morse. He's a computer science professor from Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. And he says, just like eating too much, binging causes obesity, well, if you take in too much information, you have infobesity.
And that can cause irritability and hypertension. So have you ever gotten a little irritable because you're just overwhelmed by how much information you're having to take in?
Too much. Yeah, and so here's one of the things that is said here. And this comes from a fellow from Western University, and he is saying that every distraction is like a small hole in a cup. His name is Dr. Ian R. Nicholson. And so you take all this information in, right? And it's like putting a hole in the cup. And then you put water. Yeah, this is a visual. This is actually for me to remember. And then you put water, and it drips out. So what it's saying is that you can only take in so much information, and because you get so distracted because of that information overload.
Okay, so we want to help your health today, and we're going to give you some tips on how you can help to not be infobese.
Okay.
So give me the first tip.
Okay, the first one is you need to disconnect. Put this over here. Check your messages less often.
Oh, that's hard. Okay, and the next one relates to that is discipline. So just because everyone else is following someone or taking in that information, if it's not useful for you, stop following, unsubscribe, do whatever you need to do to minimize that.
You're not going to unsubscribe to me and
Yeah, I'm not following Greg anymore. That's it. Done.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to call the prayer lines right now. Single tasking. Work in short bursts to focus on a single task. I am notoriously bad for having 3 or 4 things going at the same time.
Me too. Terrible. Okay, the last one, fight digital distraction with digital tools, which I thought was really funny because, you're using more digital things to fight digital things, but there's a few apps you can get that help you. Freedom, Focus Booster, and Rescue Time. So there's a few things that you can do.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to write those down. I hope we have informed you today.